What's going on, everybody? Sharpie360 here, and welcome back to more Mist Survival. I am back at my base here, and I did manage to get the blacksmith place reconstructed and the truck back here and all that good stuff, because if you remember at the end of last episode, instead of bringing up the tutorial, I actually quit out of the game before saving, so that was not fun. But we're right back where I pretty much wanted to be, where I left off at the end of last episode, and now we can continue going forward. The first thing we need to do is make a pickaxe, because we are going all the way over to the mine to do some minerific activities. Hopefully gather up some sulfur and some other stuff, some brass or whatever we need to make ammunition. So if we look at this thing really quick, if we come over here, we need looks like some brass and some low quality metal ingots and stuff. So if we look ever so carefully at the tutorial, there we go. And you come down to how to get brass. It says right here we need copper plus zinc. So 8 plus 8. And then we got, looks like 16 copper and 8 zinc. 8 and 8 zinc for that. We'll just have to play it and see what we get. But first we need to get to the mine, and we need to mine some materials. And I think there's some baddies over there, so we have to be prepared for that. And it is 1:30 in the afternoon, so let's not waste any more time. I need to grab some wood really quick. Let's see, 8 of them to be exact. And I want to grab my shotgun shells. Oh, that's not the right shotgun shells. I wanted to grab these shotgun shells. Very good. And then rifle ammo. Oh man, don't tell me. Is it gonna start raining? It was nice last time. Seems to be just a bit of overcast. I'm not seeing any rain, but maybe it'll start here. But for right now, let's come over here to the furnace. I can grab out this low quality iron metal ingots that we got. All right, sweet. And then with that, let's see here. Let's get the pickaxe. We got 8 wood and 8 low quality iron ingots. Let's craft that up. Oh, an hour and 30 minutes to craft this. We might have to wait until tomorrow morning to go friggin' hit up the mine, because I don't want to be out past dark in this game. Craft yourself. Let's go. Look at that. It's so nice. Wow. And now it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which unfortunately means it's gonna get dark out here. Let's take a look at this pickaxe and see how that looks. We put that in one of these hands right here. Very nice. All right, well, actually, it shouldn't be that big of a deal because we have a truck now. So we're gonna head over to the mine and see what we can find. And if you find this video entertaining at all, make sure to hit that like button and possibly subscribe, and I'd greatly appreciate that. Sweet, let's do this. Drive, and then I was all worried about the condition of this truck going down like crazy, and this thing is damn near indestructible right now, so I'm not super worried about it. We're just gonna go for it. Oh god. So, if we take a look at the map really quick, we can't actually do that here. Let me pull out, get out of my vehicle really quick. Jeez Louise. Map, please. All the way down here at the old mine. This is where we're headed, and we are currently right over here. So, all the way around the U, we're gonna do some exploring. Should be pretty cool. Get in the truck, start her up, and go. Also, when we're in the truck, we don't get noticed by enemies, and we can't run over enemies, and they won't attack us. Pretty beautiful. Oh god. On the countryside, going down the road. Very groovy, we're almost there. This thing is sweet bee's knees. Oh, got some air. Oh, we're almost there. We are here. Jeez Louise. There she be, the mine. Alright, so, like I said, I think there's some dinglefritzes hanging around here, some goddamn Fecteds. But, we'll just have to see what's up. Oh. Oh yeah, look at that. Hello? Hello? Alright, it's dark in here, so there's no texture. It's not loading in. And it's melting out of the floor right there as we walk down further. Creepy. Alright, here we go. This is what we need right here. So if you look, I think if we look down in this little thingy right here, if we look down that way, there's some, yep, there's some people over there walking around being all sketchy like and stuff, so let's just be careful. Alright, sweet. Nice, it busts it up to a number of pieces to pick up. That's dope. So we have... Alright, I wonder how long that's gonna take to respawn now. What's this? Give it to me. Silver, we're rich! Saltpeter. Petre. And down over here. Ooh, copper maybe? Most likely. Creepy. Copper ore, excellent. Looks like we're getting 5 pieces per nodule. Alright. What do we got here? We got some bags of cement, concrete bags. A cap, okay. How much do these weigh? Probably doesn't matter, actually. We'll put these in a truck. In the cinder block. I'll take the block. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I have the means to bring it with me. And then we got this little piece right here. What do we got? Iron ore. Alright, okay. Give that to me. Very nice. Is that only 4 pieces? Is there one still up here somewhere? Or did we only just get the 4? So maybe only the 4. What do we got over here? A door! A door that doesn't open. Authorized personnel only. A pot? Ooh. A jug. Hmm. Okay, so there's not a whole lot down in here. I don't know if that's by design or if this is broken or an incomplete. I grab this one too, and that one. Oh, I'm so heavy. All right, let's take a look and see what we mined up so you know what we're looking at. We got 5 copper ore, very good, and 5 sulfur. Okay. 4 iron ore and 4 saltpeter. And 4 bags of concrete. Some cinder block. Now, I don't know if there's like another mine or an entrance, or if that continues, or if we have to just wait for the stuff to respawn, or what's going on with that, honestly. What's this? Brass ore, my goodness. Just find it outside laying here. I'll take it. There's another one right there. Oh goodness. Alright, let's have a little bit better weapon to work with. And we'll take the pistol. Sweet. Dun, 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 dun. Some more empty spaces with just some small materials to gather up. Okay. Nice, okay, back down here, we'll gather up a couple more of this loose ore stuff, and then maybe if I like, what is this? Gunpowder, ooh, nice. Takes it with me. This door doesn't open, of course not. I just want to go in the big tube. Is this door open? No. Sewage disposal? Oh my goodness. Some boots. Yeah, check once back more in the cave to see if anything's respawned. No, it doesn't look like it. I didn't think it would have, but you never know. I mean, clearly this needs to be finished. Got those danguses over there swimming around, stinking around. Is it just the one person? Maybe in the morning we could come back here. I want to see if, like, exiting out and loading back in, if that'll bring the ore back. It'd be interesting to see, find out. Oh, he sees us. We got him. Take that, you filthy fick. Oh god, there's another one. Oh, there's more of them. Run away. Ah! Grab my AK. Back out of here, you filthy Fected. Aha. Ooh, this one's stuck in the ground. That's right. You glitch out. He's gonna break free any second and attack me. Yes, that's right. Screw you. Give me the heebie-jeebies. Turn my flashlight off. Alright. Definitely need to drop some more stuff off and go back in there and take a look once more. Put all this away. Very good. Myself a quick reload. I got 3 rounds left. I don't have a shotgun for my shotgun shells. That was good thinking on my parts. All right, back in. We got three guys down, so I wonder if there's gonna be any more in here. We'll have to find out. I saved the game. We're in the sewers. Oh, okay. There's some more over that way, huh? Okay. What about over here? Do we have more guys? Or even bigger guys? Is that it? Okay. Look at that. Empty metal case. I thought that was going to be full of ammo, but nope, it's empty. I saw somebody that made a base in this place or whatever, like a temporary base just to mine. Might not be a bad idea. Nothing really over that way. There is this node over here though, so let's gather that up. Ooh, what's this? Copper ore. I will take that. Ooh, there's 2 of them in here. Oh, oh, okay. We got a lot going on in here. Let's just make sure we're alone. And we're not alone. Oh god. Back off. Got him. Oh my goodness. Zinc. Okay, sweet. We got some zinc. Oh, there's a pickaxe right here. Wonderful. We hang out back here, they probably can't get us. Oh, we need some water. Alright. Let's just get these a couple nodes really quick and then get the heck out of here. There we go. Bunch of zinc. Alright, I don't know, man. More guys over that way. Let's grab this one really quick. Oh, there goes my flashlight. Son of a dinglefritz. Alright, we gotta definitely get out of here. Don't want it to change to nighttime when I'm stuck down in this place without a light. Then that's a real recipe for disaster right there. All right, we're free. What time is it? We got almost 5 o'clock on the dot. All right, let's get some water really quick. Drink until enough. Very good. I think that was a very successful mining trip. Now we'll just have to figure out which respawns quicker, the infected or the mining nodes, or if they both do. Oh yeah. I think I did a little damage to the tire. No, maybe not. All right, here we go. We're coming back to the base. Take a left right here. Very good. Nice. Excellent. All right, so let's see here. We need to get some bronze and stuff like that crafted up, huh? And a day later, and an entire file cabinet full of ore to be smelted down. So we have a number of things that we need to do in order to complete our ammunition stock up task and stuff like that, but before we really need to start with smelting some stuff. So I went ahead and began already because it just takes a long time to do that. So a lot of this is going to be grindy. We'll burn through the night really fast, all that good stuff. But I just wanted to kind of demonstrate how it's done because it's something that I'm just going to have to do on the sideline because of how much grindy it is and how much time we're just like in the menu doing the crafting and stuff. So basically, we got our stuff right here. We got the ores that we need. Let's grab, we can put that right there. All right, so we need some copper and we need some zinc. Let's actually, let's grab 2 stacks of that since I have a lot more to work with now. We got 4 stacks of copper and 2 stacks of zinc in order to create brass. Does it come in here? Drop in the copper. You can see how it's popping up right there. There we go. We had 2 brass bars for men. All right, cool. Get that rocking and rolling. And then with that, also, I'm also gonna do some iron. Very good. And let's begin the melting process. That'll take, let's see, 2 hours and 14 minutes and an hour and a half or so. So probably after a day falls into night or whatever. But while we do that and wait for that to happen, we can start grinding up the sulfur and the saltpeter that we got. I'll grab some of that out of here. Let's grab 2 stacks. Well, 2 full stacks. There we go. Oh, that's not saltpeter. A dangle fritzen. I got one in here. There it is. Sweet. And we have our mortar or whatever, and that's gonna break very soon, so we can make another one. My mortar and pestle. We come over to this anvil. We got them crafted up right here. We'll just make one right now because the other one only has 20% durability left, and we're just gonna be using the crap out of it all night. So need that. All right, sweet. How's this coming along? Doesn't really give us an oh, it does. All right, sweet. So we're just hanging out waiting for that to finish. And if we look at the anvil one more time, we pull up the recipes. Basically what we need to do is we're getting to these things. So we need one brass ingot and 1 low quality metal ingot to make any of the varieties of casings cartridges. So low quality metal ingot is going to be made by smelting down 2 stacks of the scrap metal. Or 8's what it is. So it's quite costly because you see, to get 2 scrap metal from the actual ores, we need 1 zinc ingot and 1 iron ingot, and those take a lot to make from the ores that we get, and there's just not a whole lot right now, and there's respawning enemies in the mine, so it's just a very, very grindy, tedious process to mine materials and stuff like that, and it seems like kind of a waste when the guys that you just wasted all your ammo on, taking them out, respawn right away, faster than the ores do, so good stuff. All Alright, let's see, what else can we do for the time being since we're out here with a little bit of daylight? I'm gonna grab some more stuff out of this case. Way too much, can't climb. I think, so there's like a transfer all issue that I'm like losing my stacks and stuff like that. Because like for instance here, let's say split one. Split in half. So there's 7 in here and I put this 2. And it fills it, but the other one doesn't go anywhere. This is the one I dropped a minute ago. It's not the same piece. I have to be careful of that. I'm probably burning through ore because it's disappearing because the inventory system is all wonky. So, not good indeed. How's this going? All right, we got 40 minutes left on that. We could probably come inside and begin grinding up all that material and stuff because we're just gonna kind of burn through the night quickly like that. Let me just make sure my food is topped out before we do that because it is gonna just, like I said, eat up a lot of time. Oh my goodness, that's right, my inventory's full. Eat that. And a second. Very good. Alright, let's see. Oop, it's getting dark out. Very, very spooky. I figured out really basically, or really easily actually, if I just use my observational skills, if I can remember where it is. Let's see, was it on the workbench? Yeah, right down here. We can make matches with this, with a branch and charcoal, so I'm not worried about running out of matches. I think at one point or another that was an issue. That's why they added in the recipe for it. So, speaking of which, if that's not an issue, I need to keep my charcoal supply going. So we're gonna actually fire up this campfire in here. Begin. Nice. Sweet. Got some light going on both sections now. Just need that firewood. Thank you very much. Alright, sweet. And we have plenty of wood to work with and stuff. That's good. So, since we have that ready to go, we are ready to start grinding up our sulfur and saltpeter. And then what we need to do when we have all that done is make gunpowder. So that's what we need the charcoal for. So, it's just a big old kerfuffled process. Go! 2 hours. Oh my goodness. It's a missed event in the middle of the night. They're never gonna see me. That's right. Oh no. Making some saltpeter next. And like that, it's done. Hey, you gotta drink some water. Very good. So we got 20 and 20 out of that round and 60% left on the mortar and pestle. I brought some of that stuff in, I believe. Let me just comb through my stuff really quick. Maybe not. All right, let's see here. Can I sneak them out here really quick? Any demons? I do wish that the furnace gave off just a tad bit more light, but hey, you get what you pay for, I guess. I'll grab a stack of that, stack of that, stack of this, and some of that. And then that right there. Sweet. Alright, very good. Next, I want to grab my charcoal, and I'll just grab just that many, I suppose, for now. And same thing with the mortar and pestle. Definitely going to have to make another one after this, but let's just make as many as we can and then go from there. Well, actually, let's see, let's do an hour. So we're gonna have to nap. Take a little bit of a naparoo here. Running out of fatigue. Oh yeah, the saw effect. The saw sound effect. Beautiful. Oh man, that didn't, okay. Go again, another hour. Okay, sweet. Let's take a little bit of a snooze now. That fire is out, which is fine. We can relight that when we get up. And let's see, it is 12:30. Let's do 7-hour slumber. Nice. All right, we did it. It's morning time. Very nice. And we are hungry, so I'm gonna eat some food. But I think a task that I'm gonna have to do pretty soon is go on another hunting trip, but that's for another day. We still have plenty of dried meat right now. Nice, and let's drink some water. Excellent. And this is out now too. Looks like this only holds 16 for the max. 16 liters, but that's fine. We have plenty of water. Give me that. Oh, sweet. Okay, excellent. Now we have more gunpowder to make here, I think, but we'll probably just work with what we have at the moment and just dump this in here for now. Now let's go out here and check out how our smelting went. All right, sweet. We have some brass bars. There we are. Excellent. And how many does that bring us up to? Actually, we can take these brass nuggets and actually smelt those into its own brass bar as well. So I'm gonna do that. Go. Nice. Next, got these and that one. Excellent. And then inside of here, I got some more stuff. That. Okay. 6 and 4 and 16 and wait a second. Jeez Louise. All right. Save. Yeah, we made a bunch more iron. Okay. Need to make zinc as well. Okay, so I'll get one of those fired up too. All right, zinc up and smelting away now too. Okay, perfect. So what I need to do is make that scrap metal next, just so I can show that process here. So I have 6 zinc ingots that I can make out of, and then the iron ingots as well. So we'll just do all of them for a total of 12 and 2 hours on the clock. There we go, sweet. And then with that, this seems like counterintuitive, but I can take that and put it in here now to make the, yeah, so it's only 8 for 4. Okay, so that's not as bad as I thought, but still pretty a lengthy process. So we'll melt that up and that should be good to go. We got all this. Is this done then? That's just finished. Is this finished? That is finished as well. Let's make some more. 4 more on deck. Perfect. Oh man, the demons are spawning around me. Back off, you foul creature. I'm boxed in. I have a perimeter set up. Except right here. There they are, weaseling about out there. I see them. It's best not to attract their attention if not needed though. So let's see, in here, can I do anything more? I can make a little bit more gunpowder. Let's do that. Okay. Do it to it. 30 minutes. And like that, it's gone. Bunch of weasels, I tell you what. All right, and then add that to my scrap metal collection. Very good. Is this one finished then? Yep. Okay, sweet. So we got that. Let's actually make up that, let's just make up 2 more stacks. Might as well. Go for it. Even though brass is gonna be the shorter resource. But that's okay. Just need to stockpile a bunch of this stuff anyways. So we got 6 and 6. That means we can come in here and we can craft one of these or another. So I think I'm gonna probably go with the shotgun shells. I don't even know. This is just the casing. I wonder what the next thing is. I'm probably gonna be completely missing the final step, but we'll just see what happens. 9mm and 12 gauge will probably be the best bets. I'm thinking 12 gauge because that's the most lethal for the amount, but then we only get half the amount of actual ammunition. So maybe just do, so that's 24, but if we did 6, that would be 48, which is decent, but not near enough steel. And we have 1 more coming, plus a couple more that I can make. So I think we'll just do all shotgun shells for now, and then I'll just make up some 9mm at some point in the near future here. All right, cool. 3 hours on the clock. What time is it? It's 12:30. Go. Sweet. Okay. And we only have 40 gunpowder right here at least, so we got this final piece done. Let's just make 1 set of 9mm with that now. Yeah, we just burned through the daylight with this. It'd be nice to have a light out here so I could see what I'm doing at night and have some auto turrets and just target all the Fected out there that are wandering about in the darkness. The darkness. The darkness. Where's the rest of my gunpowder? Let's find it really quick. I might have already grabbed it. No, I probably did. Need to drink some water. Oh, there it is. Sweet. We got 20 more in there. Excellent. Yes, the rest of that stuff I can do after the fact. All right, drink some water. Okay, now what is the next step here? Tell you the truth, I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. What about this one? What are you looking at my gut for? I was just taking a peek. Hey, don't be looking at my gut for that. Did I just combine it? No. Well, it's not how you do it. Indeed, there is a final step that I'm forgetting about or missing completely, and that is we need to make this reloading bench used for craft ammo. So I don't have all the materials I need to make this, but we can at least set it down. So I'll put it over here. That should work right there. Okay, so we need 2 copper ingots, 2 iron ingots, and 10 wooden planks, and the 4 gears. So the gears are going to be the most costly of this thing. And in order to make the gears, you come over here. They can go away. The gears are 4 low quality metal ingots per. So we need 16 low quality metal ingots, which means we need what, 64 scrap metal, which means we need like 128. Maybe I'm doing my math wrong here, but we need to just try and make up all the stuff that we have right now. Otherwise I need to go back to the mine. One way or another I'm gonna have to go back to the mine. So I have 7 from that. Okay, let's see. And if I can make 1 gear. So we need, goodness gravy, dude, so much. This is what I'm talking about. It's like 10 levels deep, and not 10, it's like 5 or 6 levels deep in the crafting of this ammo with just the different steps, and there's a lot to think about. And for the amount of ore in that mine, and it should be like double or triple, just so it's not a huge time sink. I've been spending like 4 hours at this point in total trying to get this episode finished. I just making ammo. I don't know. It's just, it seems like it needs to be adjusted, but you know, such is a lot of that stuff in this game. But anyways, let's see here. Let's split 1 from that. We'll drop that in there for 6, melt that, sweet. And then let's grab all my iron and zinc that I can find. I'll drop in all my casings and stuff away, so I can't do anything with that at the moment. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Very nice. Iron, zinc, zinc. So the zinc is a double whammy because we need that for the, well, we need to make some copper by itself too, so we'll just do that. How much more iron do I got? There's some zinc right here. Just be dragging this stuff because the shift click is too unreliable right now. For these things, it just seems to make them disappear. Not good. Not good at all. Iron. There we are. Okay, I got everything squared away, ready to be able to craft the reloading bench. The only thing I need to do is make 1 more iron ingot. So we're gonna do that really quick and melt that. And while that's melting, we're gonna put the rest of the components into the actual bench. And it's the next day, so we're going on 3 days now. We started on day 8, and now we're on day 11 to get this done. So it's quite a process. So let's reload or build the reload bench. I need a saw and a hammer actually. Jeez Louise. Down here. Nope, this one. There we are. There's a hammer. Here's a saw. Very good. Sweet. Build. All right, looks like we need that iron ingot. Wonder, is it done? 20 minutes left. I do have to put the planks in too, so this is gonna require 10 planks. Grab my remaining 10 planks. Very good. Throw those in there. Very good. All right, sweet. And now this should be done. Nice. Excellent. Grab that out of there. Very good. 1 more on the reload bench to complete it. Nice. All right, excellent. So let's see here. If we grab, let's do my shotgun shells and the gunpowder. You can put this stuff in here for now. Oop. There we are. And the 9mm. All right, sweet. Let's come over here and take a look at this and see what it looks like. All right, excellent. So yeah, we just load it up. All right, we get 1, 9. How much we got here? Let's do the shotgun shell. Let's just see what we get for one of them. This could be, yeah, just one shotgun shell. Okay. So let's do, I suppose let's just crank out like 40 of them. Oh, 29 of them. All right, that works. That's all the gunpowder then. For now. Sweet. All right, well, it's night again. I moved my campfire up here and I turned it into a bigger campfire, so that's proper now. And I have 2 lighting sources. I can have constant charcoal supply going and light in here, which it's starting to get dark. Not good. Sweet. Now we have 30 rounds of shotgun shells, so that's pretty cool. I dig that. That'll be able to get us started, and then I have more gunpowder that I need to grind up too, because I have a few more pieces of all that stuff to get done. But yeah, rinse and repeat that whole process, and then we should be able to get a good stockpile of ammo set up and be able to kind of keep it topped off as we go through different POIs and stuff like that. So if there's a way to make a grenade, or if we can find some grenades, that's going to be crucial for taking out the big dudes like at the BRI or whatever, because there's pieces there that still need to be done, and there's a lot more that has to be explored, but we need firepower to do it. So one step closer into getting that all complete. Hopefully we can get a little bit further progress made in the map now. But with that being said, that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll catch you next time, and until then, stay sharp.